So guys, welcome back sa akin channel. Ito pala yung experiment 5 entitled Half-Wave Rectifier Circuit with RC Load. So yung objectives ng experiment na to ay to simulate the half-wave rectifier with RC load using PSpice software, to utilize the software to observe the behavior of half-wave rectifier with RC load, and lastly to determine various quantities using PSpice software. So dun sa part 1 natin, ito yung may RC load natin. Ganito yung gagawin nating circuit. May yung components niya ay V sign na source, then yung D break natin, yung diode, then yung capacitor natin, and yung resistor natin. Yung mga values ng mga components natin ay yung resistor is 200 ohms, yung capacitor is 100 microfarad, then yung source natin is V sign, and D break diode, yung source daw is 220 VRMS, which we will convert later to V amplitude. Then, the frequency 60 Hz. So, yun. Gawin natin sa PSpice. New project. Ang title natin ay XP5. Okay. Then, create a blank project. Then, punta tayo sa place. PSpice component. Search. Search natin yung V-sign. V-sign. So, dito natin ilalagay yung V-sign. Then, yung D-break natin. Then, X natin to. Place natin yung capacitor. Then, rotate natin. Then, yung resistor. Rotate din natin to. Then, connect natin siya. Ay, maximize natin. Then, connect natin siya. So, ayan, ganyan lang yung mangyayari. Wait. Tapos, ayan. Then, connect tayo ng ground sa baba. Ground. Click OK. Then, connect din natin siya sa circuit. Then, yung value ng resistor natin is 200 ohms. Yung value ng capacitor natin ay 100 microfarad, 100 U. Then, palitan natin yung V1 as VAC. Okay. Yung V amplitude natin, ang sabi dun sa procedure, 220 VRMS. Pag kinonvert natin siya as V amplitude, ang lalabas na value ay 311.127. Click OK. Yung frequency is 60 Hz. Yung AC ay 0. Yung V off ay 0. So, ganyan yung maging itsura ng circuit natin. Then, click PSpice, new simulation profile, XP5, create. Then, dito, ang run to time natin ay 16.67 ms. 16.67 ms. So, then, yung maximum step size ay 10 US. 10 US. Then, click apply, click OK. Then, click natin yung run. So, lumabas na yung simulation natin, yung kung saan magte-trace. Then, ang sabi, ito yung unang table na hanapin natin, kung saan hanapin natin yung angle, yung maximum output voltage, yung minimum output voltage, yung average output voltage, yung peak diode current, and lastly, yung peak capacitor current. So, para makuha natin yung angle, input muna natin yung output voltage, which is the VR1:2. So, ayan. Lagay din natin yung, minimize natin. Ganyan yung itsura niya. Then, lagay din natin yung VAC+. Wait. So, ganyan yung itsura nung waveform. Then, para makuha yung angle, punta tayo sa plot, axis settings, then axis variable, lagay natin time times yung frequency natin, which is 60, then yung 360 natin for the degree. Then, click OK. OK. So, ayan, ganyan yung itsura niya. Then, click cursor on, zoom natin banda dito sa taas para kitang-kita natin yung intersection, no? Para makita yung angle ng intersection. Then, nakakuha tayo ng 101 degrees. So, ayun yung angle dun ng output voltage and yung voltage ng VAC source natin. Then, delete trace natin, add natin yung kanina, yung VR1 colon 2. Click zoom out. Then, cursor on. Yung maximum output voltage natin is 310.067 watts. And then, yung minimum output voltage natin, zoom out natin. Yung minimum natin is in the end of waveform, which is 167.57 watts. Then, para makuha yung average output voltage, ang ita-type natin sa add trace is average V R1 colon 2. Then, click OK. Ang average output voltage natin is dun sa dulo ng waveform, which is 223.664 watts. So, ganyan yung value. Makikita naman sa baba. Papakita ko rin yung compilation ng results dun sa Word file. Then, para makuha yung peak diode current, lalagay lang natin yung ID1. Zoom out natin. Ay, zoom. Wait. Zoom out. Baba natin. Yan. Then, click cursor on. So, ito yung peak diode current natin, which measures 11.747 amperes. Then, ayan yung sa first period. Papakita ko rin mamaya yung sa steady state, kung ano yung settings mamaya. Then, pero mamaya pa yon. Then, delete trace natin. Kunin naman natin yung peak capacitor current, which is the IC1. So, nakabaliktad siya. So, gawin natin siyang negative. Yan, negative. Then, click cursor on. Nag-measure siya ng 11.697 amperes. So, pakita ko dito mamaya yung ngayon na yung steady state na computation. PSpice, edit simulation profile. Gawin lang natin yung run to time as 50 ms. Then, click apply, click OK. Then, run natin yung simulation. Then, add trace, add ulit natin yung peak diode current. So, ayan, makikita natin na tatlo na yung period niya. Ito yung kanina, yung first period. Mapapansin natin na mas mataas siya dun sa second and third period, which is the steady state. So, i-measure natin yung steady state ng peak diode current. Nag-measure siya ng 10.796 amperes. Then, yung sa third period, 10.806 na medyo halos pareho lang. Then, add trace ulit tayo dun sa peak capacitor current naman. Nakabaliktad ulit siya, so gawin nating negative. Then, ayan, mapapansin ulit natin na mas mataas yung sa first period, mas mababa yung second and third period. Measure natin pareho. So, ayan, ang steady state nung peak capacitor current is 9.974 amperes. Then, yung sa third period ay 9.987, which is almost the same na sa second period. So, in conclusion, ito yung lumabas sa table. Yung angle natin resulted to 101 degrees. Yung maximum output voltage natin is 310.087 watts. Yung minimum output voltage natin is 167.571 watts. Yung average output voltage natin is 223.664 watts. Yung peak diode current natin, nag-measure siya sa first period as 11.763 amperes. And then sa steady state naman is 10.780 amperes. Doon naman sa peak capacitor current, sa first period is 11.717 amperes. And then sa steady state is 9.967 amperes. So, ang hanapin naman natin dito sa table 2 is yung average ng diode current, RMS ng capacitor current, average power absorbed by the resistor, and then average power dissipated by the AC source, and then average power of the diode. So click X, punta tayo ulit dito. PSpice, edit simulation profile. Balik ulit natin siya sa 16.67 ms. Apply, OK. Then click run. And ayan. Doon naman sa unang trace, yung hanapin natin is yung average ng diode current. So, click AVG, then ID1. Then, click OK. Then, cursor on. Nag-measure siya ng 2.1239 amperes. Doon naman sa RMS ng capacitor current, hanapin lang natin dito yung RMS. Then, IC1. Then, cursor on. Nag-measure siya ng 4.2535 amperes. Doon naman sa average power absorbed by the resistor, add trace, AVG, WR1. Click OK. Then, cursor on. Nag-measure siya ng 269.457 watts. Then, doon naman sa average power dissipated by the AC source, AVG, WVAC. Then, cursor on. Nag-measure siya ng negative 357.608 watts. Then, lastly, dun sa average power of the diode, AVG WD1. Click OK. Then, cursor on. Nag-measure siya ng 3.9197. So, na-compare natin yung values kanina. Ito siya. Yung nakuha nating values kanina ay for the first period lang lahat ng pinapakuwang value, which is the average power of the diode current is 2.1239 amperes. Then the RMS value of capacitor current is 4.2535 amperes. The average power absorbed by the resistor is 269.457 watts. Then yung average power dissipated by the AC source is negative 357.608 watts. Then lastly, yung power absorbed by the diode, average power of the diode is 3.9197. So para makuha yung steady state values ng limang to, punta tayo sa PSpice edit simulation profile. Yung run to time natin is 33.34 ms. Then yung start saving data after natin is 16.67 ms. Click apply, click OK, then run the simulation. Type ulit natin yung mga traces. Yung una is yung average of the diode current. So ID1. Then, ayan, cursor on. Nag-measure siya ng 1.1540 amperes. Then, yung next naman is yung RMS value ng capacitor current. Then, RMS IC1. Cursor on. Nag-measure siya ng 2.7677 amperes. Then, yung next is yung average power absorbed by the resistor. Average WR1. Cursor on. Nag-measure siya ng 277.081 watts. Then, yung next is yung average power dissipated by the AC source. Then, average WVAC. Then, click cursor on. Nag-measure siya ng negative 279.607 watts. Then, lastly, yung average power of the diode. Average, then WD1. Click OK. Then, cursor on. Nag-measure siya ng 1.9259 amperes. So, balik tayo dun sa Word file. So, mapapansin natin na mas mataas pa rin yung sa first period na value kumpara dun sa steady state na value. Ang nagkaiba lang ay yung sa average power absorbed by the resistor. Mas mataas yung sa steady state na value, which is 277.081 watts compared dun sa first period na 269.457 watts. So, yun lang yung gagawin natin sa experiment. Thank you.